What is up, YouTube? I'm just back from the most valuable day I've had on probably any prep ever, and I just wanted to sort of preface this vlog that I'm sure Loki is about to edit like an absolute king, to say please watch the whole thing, whether you do it in bits, whether you do it in segments, whether you do it all in one, whether you get a cup of tea, a bowl of cereal, your dinner, I don't care. Please watch the whole thing. It's going to be unbelievably valuable, and I really hope you enjoy it. But for now, for me, after 2 hours of driving and 600 calories consumed, it's the world famous dinner. Please enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Enjoy. YouTube, what is up? Jay Brizzy and the Hizzy. Oh God, I'm ill. It's a big day today. I'm training with Kuba Cielen. I believe I've said that correctly. The open class turned classic bodybuilder. The guy who got my slot at the Arnold's. No, I'm joking. I'm excited. I think I'll learn a lot today, particularly around training, but also just around this guy's mindset. Because I think he operates at a non-negotiable dictator level in terms of his business, in terms of his training, in terms of his life, which is exciting for me because it's very, very different. We have very different approaches. I prep my meals. I have an egg white omelette in here with all the usual. It looks fantastic. I cannot wait to eat it. I have to find a service station and hopefully a microwave. In here, this is my post. This is also an egg white omelette, vegan protein, topped with Velocity, and I found this. Nearly zero calorie, 5 calorie Hershey's chocolate syrup, which is banging. And also what you can see in here is little chunks of chocolate. I've not got the packet here because I just finished it. It's called Choco Logic. You can get it from Tesco. It's no added sugar, dark chocolate, and the macros are insane. You get 4 segments for the same calories as 1 segment of Lindt. Are you hearing me? Okay. The segments are smaller, a bit thicker, but it's good. So that's that. Pre-workout in here, ready to go. Got a bottle of water getting iced in the freezer. I'm now going to go and get ready, and then we will get on the damn road. The session starts at 1. We've got Loki behind the lens today, and obviously we've got Good Morning Britain on the telly because I am at my mum's. So rapid turnaround now. Get ready, bang. Ultraflex War Room. Let's get it. We're ready. Leave the TV on for Barnes. Let's get out of here. That lighting's not very good, is it? That's better. Avery! I really wish I had a Tesla right now with the self-drive thing. I feel very fatigued today. I need this session, to be honest. I know Cooper's going to give me a right kick up the arse, so it's going to be good. We've got pool. I'm actually well on time. I'm going to be there with 20 minutes to spare with the session starting at 1, which is spot on because, like I said, I'm going to need to stop and have my meal anyway, which I'll do in about 40 minutes. So I'll stop somewhere about 12 if there's somewhere available. At that point, I'll also need a wee, no doubt. And if there's a microwave, great. If there's not, it is what it is. Cold egg white omelette is no problem for me whatsoever. So yeah, en route, next stop, service station, and then next stop, Ultraflex War Room for pull avec Kuba. And then I got 20 minutes cardio and symposium with Phoebe Goodwin at the end as well. So Max should also be there, so it'd be good to see him. And also I think my client Aaron will be training, so it'd be good to meet him because we've worked together for like 2 years. Once again, this camera is aching my arm, so I should put it down and get on with these next 19 miles in a straight road down the A1. What a result. There's no water out the Americano machine. I used to work in Costa, as I've told you probably before. There's no water out the hot water machine. So I asked them to do 1 double espresso with caffeine, 1 double espresso without caffeine, and then put it in a small Americano cup with some sugar-free hazelnut. Oh, it slaps as well. And there's a bloody microwave. So my omelette's warm. We've got courgette, asparagus, mustard, bacon, cheese, Philadelphia. God dang. Like being at home. Fuck me, I love my food. So damn much. I'll see you in Robin. Ooh, minutes spent 10, wheeze completed 2, omelets eaten 1, back on the road. Right, we've landed at Ultraflex Rotherham. Took me 2 hours, it's not too bad. I got a meal in at the service station on the way, so I'm good to go. Kuba sorted me out some EAAs, we're going to do some mobility work, warming up, and then we are into pool. The pool session is very, very similar to mine, which is good, but I'm excited just to get Kuba's insight on everything really. Here he is, the main man. The king of the castle, that's what I said.
Let's get it.
But yeah, I'm going to let Kuba pretty much run this. Like I said, it's fairly similar to my session anyway. But yeah, it should be a really valuable video, so I'm looking forward to getting into it. Let's not waste any more time.
I'm actually excited for this. I do watch his YouTube actually, so, you know, yeah. I've been a fanboy for a long time, now I'm going to make it happen.
Shut the fuck
So let's go.
Let's get it. Oh, you know, right, come on. New for me, this is.
Let's go, big man. Let's go.
I've been really surprised with my hamstrings. I put a lot of fucking work in, and I'm seeing it because I was like my hamstring shot's going to be shit, and now I think my side chest is probably my best shot, and which is crazy. And it's not crazy because I put so much fucking work in, but
misconception when people say you've got a hinge, it's like either built for it or you're not.
Yeah, I'm not built for it. There's no way.
And I think if you're not built for a certain movement, why do it?
I've tried and I've learned and I've tried to learn again and again and again, and I'm just the same, I can't get it.
Look at the length of my legs, look at the length of my arms. Yeah. For me, any deadlift variation apart from RDL, it's fucking useless.
Yeah, but even like I can't one movement I got on with is the 45-degree hip extension.
Yep. Loading
that up, and that no injury, no nothing. So I tried to get strong as fuck at that, and other than that, I can't fucking do it. Logan just went downstairs, but we just had a really interesting conversation that I want to get definitely more of Kuba's perspective on as we go through this session, and maybe at the end, which is, I see Kuba as like a totalitarian bodybuilder. He is bodybuilding all in. He lives and breathes it, and I think he wants to talk to me about it as well in terms of how I perceive myself, because I do struggle with that mindset. I'm not. I've always said it. You've heard me say it time and time again. You would have heard me say it on the video with Ben last week. But Kuba is a guy he's all in, but he's adopted that new. He's smart. He wants to move with the times. He wants to listen. He's not stuck in old ways. He's not stuck in dogma. And I think it's really important that people hear that from a top level pro and a top level heavyweight pro, because typically that is a demographic that I don't connect with them. I don't connect with those people because I ain't got that in me. And I will look for different ways and better ways and more optimal ways of doing things. And we'll talk about that more as the session goes on.
Think you don't have it in you, but you do it. You do what most people couldn't do. I couldn't. No. Like, your diet's unreal. I would genuinely eat that, and after I would sit down and be like, oh my God. So I think you're looking at it from a different perspective where you're doing it in a way that allows you to be the best version of you.
Yeah, 100%. It allows me to get as much, it allows me to extract as much enjoyment from this process, because I don't want it to feel like a chore. I don't want it to feel like a chore. I want it to be fun and enjoyable. So I'll openly say I prefer off-season to prep because I fucking love eating, mate. I fucking love eating. So for me, prep is torture. Yeah. But I'd say the nutritional side of this prep, these are the worst macros I've ever been on. But I relish every single meal. I relish it, and I've even thought to myself this time, like, I don't miss anything because I love every meal I have. Yeah. And that helps me get through because I look forward to it. So. Yeah, it's interesting. But
there's more than one way to skin a cat.
100%.
Right, get your abs done, let's go.
Yeah.
I've got a very different perception of Joe than he has of himself. I think he does a lot of the things that many people aren't really willing to do with his approach. And I think that commands respect because, let's face it, we all do this because we love it. And we should always commit to doing it the way we love it. And that's what Joe does. Got a few accidents with that. Pass over, put it all over me, don't wash my hands.
I don't want Mark to be a passenger. We've got Mark joining as well. I think Mark trains with Kuba on a day-to-day basis, so Mark's jumping in session as well. I think that is about it for our priming work. We're going downstairs anyway, so that's an insight for me already. I've got a priming work program, don't get me wrong, but Like you just said there, people neglect it, I definitely neglect it. And it's probably the reason why I got so many fucking injuries all the time. Fucking switches you on, and it does. I was dragging my ass coming in here, and now I'm ready to go, so pull is on. I'm gonna get my drink.
Alright, let's get it. We actually do have a set of single arm pullover to begin with.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put shit on here so nobody jumps on it. Beautiful.
So
15 reps, and then first working set 15-20. Beautiful. Take 2 more steps back. Keep your body weight on this side of the leg, yeah? Working with this arm, body weight on this side, yeah? Motion down, down, down. Don't let this ride up. This stays neutral. There we go. Right. Slowly, 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 slowly. Gain control, gain control. Drive it in. Hands. Internally rotate and just keep it there now.
You've
You've got a little bit more control with the midsection.
Yeah.
How does that set feel?
Yeah, but I can always connect a bit better with this side than that side.
Yeah, you don't look really comfortable.
Yeah.
So with this, the goal, crunch down. You almost want to keep this slightly internally rotated. So don't let it go all the way up. Your range of motion should be quite short.
All right. And again, let's go. Come on, drive that.
So, left arm, right shoulder slightly internally rotated. All the body weight securing onto that leg, yeah?
Yeah.
Exhale, get that oblique in. The motion is down, not in. Slightly internal rotated. There we go. It's quite a hard movement to get, but once you get it, you'll know. Good. So internal rotating your left shoulder lengthens the lat a little bit more. Beautiful. Control, control, control. Touch more control in the eccentric. Really rinse it. Let that go. And in. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's better.
Don't worry about plates, big man, but stand up.
Got Kuba doing plates for me today. I had a nice assistant down at shreds, and now I've got Kuba.
The worst thing in a prep is when you start sitting between every set. You've got to keep moving.
Yeah.
So one biggest thing of Scott Stevenson, right? In between sets, you probably find yourself where you're sitting not moving much, but generally you'd move a lot.
Yeah.
So if you look at your step count, you'd be like, fucking hell, why am I so low on steps? Right? You're losing probably 2,000-3,000 steps, you could be knocking out in the gym.
Yeah. I got to put my shoes on for cardio this morning, and I was like, come on, Joe, get on your fucking feet, man.
Yeah. It's that time now.
It is.
It's that fucking time now. Arm that you're working with, slightly internal rotate. You don't want full semi-supination, but slight internal rotation, just so you can drive the elbow down in that plane, yeah? You gain all more control of your oblique. Your oblique is actually connecting to your lat.
Yeah.
So if you can keep your oblique on, you'll get a lot more control of your lat as well. Right, let's go. Once you get in position, sharp exhale. There we go. Four plates. More now? Yeah, I'm fucking ready to go. Last touch. Yeah. Beautiful. Touch one more free, and then take it from there, yeah?
Yeah, we'll see. Probably more. I do 5 on Nautilus, 5 and a 10. And this
Oh,
is a
you
bit
should be able to
lighter.
fucking... You should be able to do 5 there.
I just want it to be, I want to make sure it's tidy.
Yeah. Does the right side struggle a bit more than the left?
Yeah.
I can see that because your position's totally off. So you'll probably have to cue that position a little bit
See
better.
it in my lats as well.
Yeah.
They're off. See where that hand sits down there, it's so weird. It needs work doing. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know if it needs release or if there's just like a long-term impingement there, I don't know what it is.
Feel good? Let's hand him off in this side because this side's going to struggle for him. Get your position first, yeah? Face him.
Yeah.
Fine. That's a little bit better. Cue that elbow down in. Elbow in, elbow in, elbow in. A little bit better.
Yeah.
Try 8 plus.
I'll go 5. I'll go 5.
I'll probably 5. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Yep. Mine. Beautiful.
A bit more control. A bit more control on that concentric.
Drag. Take it.
Good. That's it.
There we go. Control. 1. Let's go then. Let's go then. Drag.
Smooth.
More.
Smooth.
Move it.
Come on.
Yep. Control.
Good.
Oh. Okay. Fucking rip my hand off. Right. Let's go, big boy. Come on, Joe. Get in position.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Strong, come on. Yes. Flying with it, come on. Come on. Right, come on. Now you're fucking working, come on.
One more.
Yeah.
One more.
Drive it in, drive it in. Beautiful, control. Well, beautiful set. This is the strong arm now, come on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Exhale, get it in. Beautiful. Oh yes, come on. Let's go. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still yours, come on.
So match it. Otherwise they'll just get fucking bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
That side just looks so much more comfortable.
Yeah, it feels it. It always has. It's the first time in an off season I've done them twice a week. Still got people saying, you see that bodybuilders by borders place, someone's like legs left the chat. I was like, did they?
Fuck off.
Shut the fuck up, mate.
He's a fucking idiot.
I was like, you'll see. You'll see about my legs leaving the fucking chat. Come on then, Kuba, let's go. I'm here if you need. Come on! Shoot. One more with me. Just gonna help you a little bit in the short, a little bit in the short. Tidy.
Yeah, mine. Yeah. Okay. 1 out of time now, Joe. Higher rep set, let's go. No numbers, just perfect reps, come on. Beautiful, come on. 3 weeks to make it count, let's go. Let's go. Hold. Drive. Beautiful work, well done. Use that arm to actually hold a nice brace.
Yeah.
But same thing again. Exhale hard and hold that position. Are you by any chance really good at pressing, but you really shit at pulling? Right, so see the way you're structured, the way you're actually built. You're built for pressing, but you're not really built for pulling because your rib cage slightly, when you're walking around, you're like this. When you're in this position, there's a massive disadvantage to you actually using your lats for anything.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as myself. I can get on any press, I don't just press. But in order for me to actually use my lat, and the same thing with yourself,
I've had to learn over time.
you have to force that position.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's fucking go.
You? So what Kuba's got us doing here, on whatever side we're not pulling with, we're slightly internally rotating that shoulder so we can then connect with that lat, externally rotate the wrist and really crunch down on it, fully shorten it. There's not a huge range of motion because at that point I assume you're just losing tension. So you'll see it's quite a short range of motion, but it's so fucking concentrated.
And in essence as well, slightly turning that opposite shoulder in, you're actually lengthening that straight away. So
you move it further away.
Yes.
Rather than what people do is they're like this. Less range of motion.
Absolutely. So indirectly you're making the range of motion greater. That side is literally on straight away as well. Good.
Feels so good, that does. Fucking lovely.
For like depths of prep when me and her are fucking on its arse, that's the result to
Yeah,
that.
you know, I told you the other day, the Perform one's fucking good and it tastes unreal.
Yeah, what's the macros like though? Good?
So weirdly, there's a chocolate orange one. The macros are really good. I got the vanilla one yesterday.
Yeah.
The carbs are doubled. I was like, shit!
No!
I was fucking fuming.
Okay.
Working set here, then let's go.
Working set, let's fucking go. Keep them on.
Good. Yeah, that's it, that's it.
Take. Take. Take.
Good, good. And again, let's go.
Take.
Stay on that. Keep locked in. Good.
Take.
I'm gonna come in this short. I'm gonna come in this short.
Yep.
Come on then. Drag it.
Oh yeah.
Good. So. Come on then.
Take.
Get that trap out of it. Lat. Drive down.
Take.
And again.
Take. Take.
Remove that inertia.
Oh. Bastard. Okay. Show us now. Come on. Good. Down and in. Beautiful reps. Come on. Yes. Good. Come on. Easy. Yep. Drive. Come on. Get your breath back first. There's no rush. Take your time. You've got a debut to fucking execute. This is the strong side now. Come on. Let's see it now. Beautiful reps. Good. Come on.
Do one more.
Easy rep. Your rep. Come on. Beautiful. Nice. What a banger. Yeah, take more, take more. Down, down, down. One at a time on this one. Perfect reps. Keep pressure on that right leg. Beautiful. Elbow down and in. Cue that elbow down and in. Beautiful. Keep moving him. Good. There's more, there's more, there's more. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Take it all the way. That's the rep. Beautiful. Well done. Awesome set. Okay. Got the D handles. The metal ones. Yeah. I think it's definitely got a great chance. Come on.
What's this load like? What are we going for here? How many reps here?
One touch. Then we're going to do 3 sets here. 8 to 20 reps. Press into that leg. Press into that leg.
Move that inertia. Lat. Good. Come on then. Good.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so not as pull down. It's simply overhead. So there's quite a few different divisions of your lats. So to actually get your lats fibers totally trashed, you do need to hit them from different angles. So we've hit an overhead, then we hit horizontal. This is more in a plane where it almost hits thoracic fibers of your lats. So that's more the fibers that John's a lot leaner than I am, that are just pretty much directly underneath your upper back, driving across. So as you'll see here, pulling at a slight angle as well. So the cable motion is driving from out, down and in. So this feels totally different in comparison to the gym shop pull down and the gym shop row. So there is kind of a purpose behind doing this as well. This is why obviously both my pull sessions are split into more of upper back bias session, and today is predominantly a lat bias session, as your lats can never be big enough. So today we've pretty much hit all the divisions of your lat. Yes. Good. Let's go. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough now, that's enough.
Moving my bollocks off.
He's He's going to put a jumper on in a minute.
I know, I need a fucking jumper. I left it in the car.
These are the reps, good. One more rep, one more rep. That is it. Beautiful work. Let's go then, big man. Push.
Just about saved
I
it.
swear down.
No,
that was the hair.
Mate, I would have kept it long forever. I like miss it so much. I get so many comments all the time like, when you growing your hair back? I'm like, I can't. Too thin.
No.
Nothing left. And again. Yeah.
One rep.
Come on then, take another. You wanna come in here? Come on! Good.
Good. Win it.
Spend a bit of time in that short. Spend a bit of time in that short. A little pause here. There, that's fucking it. There we go. And again. Yeah, come on. That's it. Come on, I'm here. Very fucking good, that.
Push. Fuck me. Let's go.
That's a smoke.
Yeah. I'm actually getting my pumps back again. Yeah. I feel like a half man now.
Do you feel like anyway you get pumps anymore?
Mate,
You look like you're going to feel it.
No,
it probably doesn't feel like he's getting pumps, but it definitely looks it. Yeah.
I feel like a fitness influencer, yeah. The dysmorphia is real.
But then you
Let's
still
go.
like temporary and it's fucking...
Yeah, give me 3 weeks. Bit of carbs in me.
Beautiful. Lengthen that lat, come on. There we go. Keep it on the lat, keep it on the lat. That's enough, good. Yeah, I've got it. Upper back stuff now. Almost there. He's dragging his arse, but we're getting through it.
No, I'm good, you know. I'm running off energy.
Yes.
Not from calories.
To be honest, you're a lot better than I expected.
What do you mean?
It's actually energy-wise, it's actually a lot better.
It's because of this. I trained with Ben Bray on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and even just having just a different energy, like, do you know what I mean? A different place, Trust me, when I got here, I was like, I could have sat in the car and gone to sleep, but you walk in and it's game changing. It really is, especially at this stage.
Other way. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Keep that posture. There we go, and let your shoulder blades work now. Let them work. Open up and close. There we go. Fully open. And now close it, fully close it. There we go, yes. Beautiful.
Do you know what? The hammer strength plate load is actually really fucking good for this if you set it up right.
Yeah.
Because you can really arch over it and fully extend, and then, I mean, it's a dog shit machine otherwise, but if you know how to use it, it's all right, but this is better. That feels nicer.
You almost, with hammer strength stuff, you almost have to adjust yourself to kind of fit the machine.
You can make them good,
Yeah.
but on their own, they're fucking shit.
If you use them the way they're designed, they're fucking terrible.
Yeah, dog shit. So fucking funny.
Let's fucking go.
Come on then. Yes, close that gap. Let's go. Come on. You know what to do. Drag. Come on. Good. And again then. Last one. Come on. Work. Good.
Fuck me. Oh. Right. So, moving on to upper back stuff now. This is probably one of the best upper back rows ever, alongside of the seated prime row as well. But in this particular piece, the way it's designed, it actually drives up. So, it's not the most ideal piece if you're trying to bias your lat, because again, it's going to force you to have your arm path going upward rather than down. So, not really the most, I would say, not the most ideal movement of trying to do that. So, here predominantly, keep upright posture, slight thoracic spine extension, but thoracic spine extension is literally this. So, lower back stays straight. T-spine extension here is going to allow for full retraction at the scap and then full protraction, as you can see here. So the biggest difference between lat work and upper back work is when we actually do lats, you don't see Joe's shoulders protract or retract. The shoulder always stays neutral, and again, we're working a different plane of motion as well. This piece in particular I really love because you get an opportunity to actually adjust the resistance profile on it as well. So here, on the setting 3, it predominantly overloads the length and range. So your lat is the strongest when it's lengthened, so it makes sense to finish off where it's the strongest. Bring your feet right forward, dig them into that. You can. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on. Here we go. Yes. Squeeze my hand, come on. That's better. That's better. Perfect. And full traction. There we go. Let's go. Keep that posture good. That's it, good. Beautiful.
One more.
Yep. Come on, I've got you. Yep. Right.
I've got the longest fucking arms, bro. Every movement like this, I'm putting it down at the bottom, it's like a dead stop. Same with that, I have to get an ab mat on the thing, because I put my arms down.
People often retract before they actually drive through. So, in essence, you should think of the scapula playing in motion. So retraction actually happens as a byproduct of the upper arm of the humerus actually travelling past your rib cage. There we go. A lot of people retract first and then they try and drive it through. And in essence, they think they're getting more range of motion, but actually they're getting less. So as a reference point, you shouldn't even have to think about retracting. It's a byproduct of proper setup, proper posture, and proper movement like you see just then.
Kuba said, I think, the difference between our sessions, probably on the upper back movement I will do, I'm kind of doing two at once. We're going to go on to some thoracic extension and flexion as well. That's not the aim here. Whereas when I'm doing it on a low row, I'm thinking of stretching all the way forward, I'm initiating, then I'm rowing, and then it's crunching up. We're sort of breaking that down into two if I understand correctly. So the next movement will show you that as well.
Let's go now. Come on. Yep. There we go. There we go. Yep. Let's go. Come on. All the way. Drive, drive, drive. Good.
I'll take one more in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bit more to give there.
Definitely okay, but I think you always keep up there.
Let's go. Beautiful. Bring that rib cage a little bit higher, bring that rib cage a little bit higher. There we go. Stay in that position. Shoulder blades work fully, there we go, and now close. There we go, stay there. Keep that posture there now. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Pelvis under, top pelvis under, good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
One more, me.
Yep,
One more.
Yep, yep, come on, I've got you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drive it through, drive it through. Beautiful, well done. Oh yes.
I didn't feel like I quite nailed it first set, that was better.
Ready?
I didn't feel like I quite nailed it first set, that was better.
No, I think it was a little bit too over.
Yeah.
Like, it starts really low, but it just literally shoots you straight up.
It does what that actually does what you needed to for that movement.
Yeah, so you've got to almost like align it. They're well made, but I think any machine you could get, you could still tweak every single one and be like, right, this could be better.
My favourite machine of all time, I think I've got the Nautilus pin-loaded flat press. Oh, it's so fucking good.
What?
Arcs up a little bit. It's fucking absolutely spot on. Come on then, Coop. Finish that. Come on.
Oh my god.
Is this the shrug on it?
Yeah.
I was looking at it thinking, does he need help? The different movement.
What is he doing on it? Right, so this setup now. Lean right over, full flexion, full extension of your spine. So try and keep your arms really as stiff as you can, but a slight bent is okay as you retract.
We're not rowing here, are we?
Yeah, so full protraction, full flexion, and then extension and retraction. When you actually look at your traps and how the actual muscle fibers go in your traps. So they go across and then down. So your traps aren't just here. Like literally, that is your whole trap. So shrugging up and down like this does barely anything for them. So you've got to be smart in the way you shrug. If you're going to shrug, this is the only shrug you should really be doing. Not only that, but from a functional standpoint as well, the benefits in your shoulder health and the little muscle inside your shoulder and around your shoulders, it's so beneficial. So I would even argue it's a must-do movement for many, many people.
It's very good for priming, like any thoracic shrugging or flexion extension. I've got it programmed at a lot of like the start of a lot of my sessions, pressing, pulling, whatever.
Yeah, before having a press, we normally do it on the cable.
Open up, yeah.
Pause, and back in. Keep tension on, keep tension on. Try, good. Beautiful. Come on, squeeze my fingers. Inhale in between your shoulder blades. Inhale hard, inhale hard. There, good. Inhale into here. Hard, hard, hard. Good. Come on. Drive. Good. Beautiful. Okay. Fuck me.
Let's get another couple of bottles of water, mate. Cheers, mate.
Let's go, big man. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Come on. Fucking hell. Easy. Come on. Good.
Oh, fucking hell.
Awesome. One set of hammer curl. Oh, what were your cap? Weight cap for Classic, 98. Beautiful. Good. Last set. Beautiful work. Hold on, Joe. It's going to shock some people, I think. Right.
I'm a fucking goner.
Little stretch. Some posing.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, fuck me, I'll do. Gone.
Beautiful. Easy. Got some water.
I've got some. I'm going to go for a piss, put our pants on.
Wicked.
That's it. Session done.
Beautiful session. Beautiful.
Very good. Just what I needed at this point. I could have slept in the car, but once I got in, Kuba was right. and mobility work, heads on then, and then really I'm running off no fucking caloric energy, so I'm running off this guy's energy, Mark's energy, the environment makes a massive difference at this stage. Even if I do have to drive 2 hours home, it's different at this point. I think you need to grab it any way you can, so very valuable. We're gonna hit some posing now. I've got 20 minutes of cardio to do before I go, and then I'll be off home. But I want to sit down with Kuba before we leave and discuss some stuff. I think he's got some stuff he wants to tell me, and I've got some stuff I want to ask him. So we'll sit down and have a chat once I've posed.
I'm actually looking forward to this, to be honest. I'm actually looking forward to this. I think Joe very much underestimates himself a lot, in my opinion, especially when it comes to his approach, both in life and bodybuilding. So I think a lot of people could learn a thing or two from him, including myself. But we'll dig into that.
So he said to me, live 185.5. How do you do 187? Is it?
No. That's a bit of a relief. That's a bit of a relief.
Give me double a pair of socks and fucking job done.
There we go. That's what you've got to hold.
So much better.
Well,
let's go.
Yeah, because as soon as you do that, like, look, you just standing there like that now, you look better than you do when you actually hit your front relaxed. Do you know what I mean?
I think as well with that shot, you know what's going to help. So we wrapped up the session. Obviously, I've just ran through some posing, which was very helpful. I think we've definitely reformed my relaxed shots, front and rear for sure. And now I'm going to sit down and talk to people a little bit about a few things really. I've got some things I was thinking as well. I wanted to ask him about obviously the transition from Open to Classic, why he's done that. I've already been quite vocal around why I think it's a fucking great idea. But I want to hear from the man himself on that's a huge decision, right? And what sort of played into that?
Yeah, so I think genuinely, like I just said a minute ago, it's not really something I spoke about just yet. But this year's definitely been like the hardest year of my life when it comes to bodybuilding, because I've been doing this since I was a kid. So I don't really know any different. When you've been doing something so long, it's like second nature. And then with everything that's been happening, it's like I've never in my life questioned my purpose and questioned like whether it's the right thing to do and if it's like something I can still continue pursuing the way I want to. So obviously we all know what we do comes with a risk, and it's the risk that you're willing to take. Obviously it's on a personal level with what we do. So this year's definitely given me a lot of doubts. It's definitely given me a lot of head wobbles, which I've never had before. It's like I've never had anxiety and stuff like that in my life. And a couple of months ago I went to a heart study in Liverpool. And like past 18 months, I always post my blood work up and stuff like that, and you know my blood work's fucking pristine at the moment, and it has been, you know, for a long time. But I went to have the heart scan done, and I kid you not, normally I'd give you a bit of information off the back of the scan, and he literally just stood down and said, "Yeah, your heart's enlarged. You know, it's so and so. You know, it's definitely a lot bigger than a normal sized human being. Blah blah blah." And it's like he didn't really say anything else to me. He just left me at that. He didn't give me any more info on like ejection fraction or anything like this. So I went away from there, and it's like daily anxiety that I've never had before, just questioning everything. And like I pretty much went for like 2 weeks where I'd be getting in bed and I'd be like listening to my heartbeat, and I'd be like, I'm like, am I gonna die? Like, is something gonna happen? I mean, it's something I've never experienced before in my life, and it's put a lot of like question marks in my head that I've never really even considered. It's like, can I continue doing this and come out the other side the way I want to? Can I continue doing this and, you know, achieve all the goals that I've set out without shortening my lifespan to a degree that, yeah. So, you know, it's luckily enough the actual results came back, and it's nothing out of ordinary. It's pretty much come back the same as pretty much all our population, which my heart's enlarged,
Sorry.
ejection fractions like 55%, which is pretty decent. It's not bad. And to say that was like a peak off season as well, that was like 270 pounds, on full cycle, everything else. So that was like a peak stress levels as well. And at the time, I think it was the right wake-up call, because the past 18 months I've been on a mission where I really want to take a smarter approach to bodybuilding, and an approach that's going to allow me to have longevity in bodybuilding. Well, that was even more of a wake-up call to be better.
Yeah.
So the move to Classic, it's simply allowing me to have a year where my anabolic use and the duration on is very limited, and I can get away with using far less than I ever have.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that now because I've had the time to think about it now. I've started my prep 4 weeks ago, and I've had the time to kind of reevaluate everything with a calmer head. Now I've actually got my results back. And this year I'm going to do Classic either way, because I have nothing to lose but everything to gain from this, because one, I'm going to be forced to reach condition I've never even been able to, because I have to get under the weight cap.
Yeah.
And two, it's given me the ability to execute a prep with the least stress possible on my body possible as well. So for me to win this situation, and this year is going to give me exactly what I need to set me up to be able to do this long term. Because for me, that's what it's all about. It's like, I know I'm not going to win Mr. Olympia. I know I'm not going to be the best bodybuilder in the world or the country or even in this gym. But it's my passion. It's been my passion since I was a young kid. It's given me the life that I have now. It's given me a job. It's given me, a dream job. It's given me a dream business. It's given me a wife. It's given me the friendships that I have, and the opportunity to meet people like yourself that I would never ever even have. So at the same time, yes, bodybuilding comes at a risk, but I need to appreciate that the life it's given me and the life it will continue to provide for me, providing I take the right measures right now to allow me to have that life.
It's funny, but I think when I've spoken about it loads, I think quite often I see myself as opposite ends of the spectrum to Kuba within bodybuilding, within this cult of bodybuilding. But hearing him say that makes me think we're probably a lot more similar than I maybe expected. Because I'm the same, and I've never once in my life thought I'm going to be Mr. Olympia. I never thought I'd be the best in the world, and I'm all right with that. But there's always second, third, fourth, and fifth place, and they're still pretty fucking good. Getting my pro card was the best day of my life. Undoubtedly, it was the first day I realised a dream. Yeah. And from that point onwards, really, bodybuilding gave me a life and a business and friends and connections and these opportunities. And I can't really thank bodybuilding enough for that, really. And today's been massive for me, because I think as everyone knows, I'm not going to compete next year. Beyond that, I don't know. But I always question myself in terms of how good am I going to be? Is it going to be worth it? Is that risk worth it? And so on and so forth. I want kids at some point. There's all things like that goes through my head. But today, days like today, days like when I spend with Callum and I'm training with people that I click with, they almost just reaffirm everything to me again, and it gives me a lot to think about, for sure. It really does.
What makes you question bodybuilding the most? What is it that makes you question it?
It's what we've spoken about. It's my mindset and my perception of myself, and I, like you said, I will do what 95% of people won't do, but I think there's 5% of people that will go further than me, and I struggle with that.
Yeah, well, what is the 5%?
And when I see them 5%, I doubt myself.
Right, but
So I'm like, you're not proper.
What is that 5% though?
I look, like I say, through and through body. I look at AJ, for example, JP
Well,
in his peak.
Listen, right. Let me tell you one thing right now, yeah? 90% of people coming up, in fact, no, I'm going to say that now, 99% of people coming up do not want to be like AJ. 99% of people coming up do not want to be like JP. 99% of people coming up do not want to be like me. 99% of people don't want to live like that. But what you're giving people is an option where, look, you can be a great bodybuilder, you can achieve success, and do the lifestyle that you also enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, you dress well, you go on holidays, you enjoy your life in a different spectrum. Like, I come from a very different upbringing to what you do. The reason why I am the way I am is probably my background and probably the stuff that's probably happened before. So like, the routine that I have makes me thrive and kind of gives me the drive that I have. Like, I feel very comfortable just doing the do and being like a little robot.
Yeah.
You don't, and that's okay.
I do in
little
bursts.
ways, yes, but like, you've got the balance that for me, like, I look at you and like, I need to take examples from some of this stuff, like with the traveling and stuff like that. It's like the experiences that you go through. I think you set the right example for many, many people that struggle with that side of bodybuilding, because many people will try and look at me, look at AJ, look at JP, and they'll try and mimic that, and they end up hating the sport. Like, I love bodybuilding and I want many people to enjoy the sport. What example should they follow? Mine or yours? I think what the example they should follow is an example that they're gonna be able to actually adhere to and really live a fulfilled life.
Yeah.
So you put yourself down a lot, but I think what you need to remind yourself is like, you're paving a way for many, many people that could live this lifestyle and could enjoy it if they were smart about it, because I see it so much. People do a contest prep and they fucking eat just plain dog shit, chicken and rice. And it's like, they don't realise like they can get shredded like you can, actually having a great diet. You know?
Yeah.
You need to remind yourself of that, like, you are setting you are paving a way for many people that could actually enjoy the sport, but don't, because of the stigmatism that is based around that I think is holding your mindset back as well. Because you hold yourself back for the things that you put, because honestly, I wanted to find that post, but you put it in your story, like, I read something you put on there, and like, you really put yourself down, because like, you say that you're not a pure bodybuilder, you're not this, but you are, because you're doing it the right way, you're doing it your own way that allows you to be the best version of yourself. It's like, I'm doing it my way, you're doing it your way. There's no right or wrong way. Mine isn't pure, and yours isn't pure. We're both just as good. Because it's getting the job done.
That's what I end up putting myself down to. It's like, I don't, because I'm not as pure as I think.
No.
I sit there and I'm like, I'm not as good a bodybuilder as Nick Walker, as is you, as AJ. I'm not as committed. That's what it is. I'm not as committed.
Right.
But what you say, I mean, it's refreshing to hear. I love it.
Do you ever miss meals?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got your calorie targets, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever not hit your calorie targets?
Very, very, very rare.
Do you really think like Nick Walker don't miss meals now and again?
Yeah.
Come on, mate. You look at it from a wrong perspective. It's like, what is pure? Because you get the work done, you get the results, you do it your own way.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. As long as you get the job done, like as we've
mate.
said.
There's many ways to skin a cat, man. There's many ways to skin a cat. Just because you're not fucking living like a monk and living a shit, boring life, which in many people's eyes, some of these guys, like, it's not a great fucking life to live. Like, yes, to a degree, they might enjoy it, but 90% of the population look at that and think, fuck that shit.
That's what I do.
Mate,
and
exactly.
Then myself down.
So, like, for me, I would rather you do what you do and pave the way and enjoy what you do and be able to have some success, because if you tried to be any different, you would not be the bodybuilder that you are right now.
No way.
So what is pure? Because to me, being pure is more about what can you do to be the best version of yourself. And if you tried being any different, I don't think you'd be as successful.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't enjoy it. I'd pack it in.
That's what it's all about. I think, you know, it's all good and being well and setting examples for people and doing this and doing that and even preaching about certain things, but ultimately, you've got to do it your own way.
There you go, heard it from the man himself. I feel like we better wrap it up, otherwise it's going to be like an hour long vlog. But Kuba, thank you for the session, mate. I learned a lot. Thank you for the posing.
Always welcome, man.
Thank you for the
It's
chat
been
as well. Peace out.
Yeah, boy.
We're done.